fading from my view. Alone on board a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we share the last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. This heart of mine is breaking. It's planted in my breast. Still everybody tells me, sure you know it's for the best. Today I lose my best friend as I leave you both behind. Oh, you, my love in Ireland, will be always on my mind. The lights across their harbour are fading from my view. Alone on board a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we share the last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. I'm sitting by the window as I'm sailing out to sea. Hello everybody and welcome to another Peter's Garage Sessions live show, number 32. They're tipping along. It's good to see you all tuned in there. All the comments are coming up. I can see them already. They're starting, so keep it going. It's what you like. And so look, I just want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. I hope you're going to enjoy the show. I have a few great numbers in lined up. It's going to be a real lively show tonight. I have 7 new songs to sing to you. 2 of them are quirky ones. You know, I like to throw in an odd curveball every now and again. Well, we have one tonight. We have 2 of them tonight, but they're for a bit later. Again, if you'd just like to hit that share button at the bottom corner of your screen, I would very much appreciate it. I'd like that. So, again, all the songs that we're singing here tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes only. I don't get anything from it. All I'm doing is having fun and just sharing a bit of a good evening here with you all. So I get nothing out of it, so it's for fun and recreation purposes only. I don't want to be copyrighted, but sure, that's what we could do to get that out of the way. So we're going to start tonight off, and we're going to start with an old song that I used to do quite a lot of. I haven't sang it in a few weeks, but I'm going to give it to you again tonight. It is, of course, called The Ferryman. I hope you enjoy this one. So enjoy your night. Kick back the furniture. Keep down messages going to one another. Get your friends on. Have a bit of fun. And I'll be in the back row just singing a few songs. Enjoy the night. Oh, the little boats are gone from the breast of Annaliffe, and the ferryman is stranded on the quay. Sure, the Dublin docks are dying, and the way of life is gone, and Molly, it was hard for you and me. Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Was the only job I knew. It was hard but never lonely, and the Liffey ferry made a man of me. Now it's gone without a whisper, I've forgotten even now, and it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, you'll love me now. Lively number to start off the show tonight. Well, now I tend the yard, I'd spend my days a-talking and hear them whisper Charlie's on the door. What, Molly, we're still living, and darling, we're still young, and that river never owned my heart and soul. Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the deep, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, you'll love me now. Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the leafy, you kissed away that worry from my brow. Oh, I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, you'll love me now. Oh, if you ever love me, Molly, you'll love me now. Dylan, that was a great start. So now Dylan will kick straight into the next one, I think, and we'll read a few names out later on. How's that? This is, of course, the Boston Rose. Couple of Irish songs to start with. Now the autumn leaves are falling, and the tourists have all gone, and the children, they have all gone back to school. And my life is as it was before. I work 8 hours a day, but the company's still making all the rules. But there's a girl in Massachusetts, south of Boston town, she said, and her lovely face is with me all the day. But I met her down in Old Tralee, golden hair upon her head, and I took her heart as she stole mine away. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, no thread to you I'll pose. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. There's a song we sang all summer in the bars in Dublin town. I can hear it on the factory radio, and the feelings I remember when I hear that simple tune makes me wonder if it really happened so. For we laughed and loved together till the summer days were gone, and she had to fly across the ocean wide. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, until we meet again, and I'll keep the fire burning deep inside. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, no thread to you I'll pose. Goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. And some nights, oh, when I'm drinking, and my friends have gathered round. Well, just for fun, someone brings up your name. Well, I smile there, with the rest of them, but I can't hear a sound. I love you, but to them it's all the same. And at night when I'm alone, my love, you come into my mind, and visions flash across the emerald isle. Well, I watch the moon there up above, and we'll leave this earth behind, and I'll call to you as I go sailing by. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, no thread to you I'll pull. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. I wish that you were here, so farewell, my Boston rose. Thank you very much, and I hope you all enjoyed that one. Boston Rose, great song. Now, before we sing the next song, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mel Conifrey for giving me the opportunity to sing a few songs at his premises last Sunday night, along with the amazing and great Mr. Sean Hussey. We had a ball down there. It was a great night. And thank you very much, Mel, once again. Mel asked me to go in and sing a few songs, and I did. And of course, I had everyone that was there all enjoyed the night. A lot of my friends were there and all. But there's two I'm going to name in particular, and that is Carmel Reynolds, cousin of mine from Athboy, who joined us on that night. Fair play to you, Carmel. And of course, my old friend and home worker, of course, that's Eileen Splan. And we had an absolute ball. And thanks very much, Mel, for that. I really do appreciate it. Give me a lot of confidence. It was the first time I ever sang in a pub show like that, a couple of songs together. And thanks once again, Mel. Now, then we're going to kick into the next song. This was another Irish lively number, and it is, of course, called The Irish Rover. I hope he's looking at it. And sing along. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Coast of Cork. Oh, we were sailing away with a cargo of bricks to the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh, how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. Oh, we had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rag, we had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of blind horses' hides, and we had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million barrels of old Noun and Go Tails in the whole of the Irish Rover. We had old Mickey Coot, who played hard on his flute, and the lady lined up for a set. He would toodle his skill, which he quadlin redrew, and the dancers all fluttered and bet. With a smart witty talk, he was cock of the walk. He rolled the dames under and over. They knew at a glance when they took up his stance that he sailed on the Irish Rover. McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a man from Westby called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, a fighting Bull Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McGann from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fall. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to two, just myself and the old captain's dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over. It turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Pauline has sat back down. She stopped dancing. She got into her seat now. And I'm going to hand you over to her because she's going to read out a few names for you. Here we go.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Would like to say hello to Eileen Spillane and Mick, Wally Flood, Susan and Seamus Scott, listening in from Boyle, Ursula Grimes, Margaret and Micheál Cannon, Eamon Riley, Pauline Flood, Damien and Celia McCartney, who are listening in from Mullingar tonight, along with my mother-in-law, Josie Costello, and my sister-in-law, Caroline, and, of course, Kathleen Bunny. Also like to say hello to Fiona Klein, Maureen Grant from Scotland, Carmel Rellens from Atboy, Christy Costello and Joyce and Alicia and Shay, Mady and Mary Ashtari from watching in from Mayo, and Joe Muhu, Valerie and Des Flanagan, Samantha Scally, and Muriel Goff. And that's it for now.
Good, Polly. Thanks very much. You're doing a great job there. Now, Dylan, we're going to kick into the next song. This is I hope you like this one. It's called A Million Ways to Fall. Few little gentle ones now before we liven her up again. Here we go. Sing along if you know the words. He laid his deepest feelings down before her. He showed her all the corners of his heart. He gave her all the dreams his life had woven, and in her hands he watched them fall apart. He wrapped her in his vision of perfection. The burden proved too much for her to take. She couldn't wear the halo that he gave her. She couldn't go on hiding each mistake. And now the spell is badly broken. There are no angels after all. There's only people, and a million ways to fall. She left him with a note of measured sorrow. She thought that she would be cruel to be kind, but he has problems trying to forget her. Her memory walks the shadow of his mind. And now the spell is badly broken. There are no angels after all. There's only people, and a million ways to fall, a million promises to break, a million liberties to take, a million feelings to fake, and a million ways to fall. Sound is good, I'm hearing it. And now the spell is badly broken. There are no angels after all. There's only people, and a million ways to fall. And now the spell is badly broken. There are no angels after all. There's only people, and a million ways to fall. And now the spell is badly broken. There are no angels after all. There's only people, and a million ways. Hope you really enjoyed that, but that's a lovely song. I actually like that one myself now. Now, this next song that we're going to sing has been requested. Last week, it was requested by Angela Kelly. So, Angela, you know why I like to try and put in every song that I get requested? I try my best. And, Angela, I have it this week for you. And I am, of course, going to sing now for you, Gentle Mother. I hope you like my rendition of it. Here we go. By the side of a clear crystal fountain, there stands a lonely churchyard closely by. There's a tombstone decorated with primroses in the memory of a loved one passed away. Shall I ne'er see you more, gentle mother, in the fields where the wild flowers grow, gathering flowers as they grow among the wildwood, and I cherished was no trouble unto you. Lovely comments coming up. Some children take a liking to their parents, while some mothers fill their mothers' hearts with pain. But someday they will be sorry for their blindness, when crying will not bring her back again. Here we go. Come on, everyone sing this. Shall I ne'er see you more, gentle mother, Hey, in the fields where the wild flowers grow, I am sorry for the loss I can't recover. Beneath yon willow lies my gentle mother's love. Beneath yon willow lies my gentle mother's love. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, Angela, I hope you really enjoyed that one. It's a great song. Now, this next song, I'm going to kick it off again. This is a little song, and my good friend, Mr. Aidan O'Neill, asked me last night would I throw it into the show. Well, of course, Aidan, I'll throw it into the show. This one is called Little by Little. I hope you like this one. John Hogan had this out here. Remember, fun and entertainment purposes only, all these songs. I have no right to them. There we go. Lately I've been noticing every little thing, like the day that you forget to wear your wedding ring. But it didn't seem to be important after all, till I found our wedding picture facing the wall. And now I know you're leaving little by little. Each night I pray, oh Lord, hold back the dawn. Oh yes, I know you're leaving little by little. And each morning I'm afraid I'll find you gone. Woo! I hope you're singing along. When you come in so late, you never seem to need a light. And I know I'm the second one to kiss you goodnight. Heartache after heartache tells me that we're almost through. And what makes it hurt so much is I still love you. And now I know you're leaving little by little. Each night I pray, oh Lord, hold back the dawn. Oh yes, I know you're leaving little by little. And each morning I'm afraid I'll find you gone. And now I know you're leaving little by little. Each night I pray, oh Lord, hold back the dawn. Oh yes, I know you're leaving little by little. And each morning I'm afraid I'll find you gone. Oh, and each morning I'm afraid I'll find you gone. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, Ed, there you go. Little by little. Now, before I sing the next song, I'd just like to say something to you. Tomorrow is, of course, the big show in Carrick-Allen in County Leitrim. And I will be on stage singing a few songs over there. And I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank Frank Kilbride and Desi Wren from Radio Mostrom, who have invited me over to sing a few songs. And I am in the presence of greatness over there, because just to name a few of them, there's T.R. Dallas, Mick Foster, Moira Fraser, Olivia Douglas, the great Olivia Douglas is over there, and of course, Dermot Hegarty, and that's only to mention a few. It's going to be an absolute great night of entertainment in Mitchell's Bar in Carrick-Allen over in County Leitrim. Now, I'm not sure about tickets, but you could be lucky. There might be a few left. They're going like hotcakes. I didn't get any word on how they're going or anything. But bit nervous, but nerves are good. It'll be my first time ever up on a live stage like that in such company, and I am really looking forward to it. And of course, I'm going to be singing this next song over there. It is, of course, The Town That I Left Behind. Of course, written by the great Johnny McAvoy. Written and performed by him. It's my latest single. I hope you enjoy this. Last night as I lay sleeping, a dream came to my mind about a place I loved so well, the town I left behind. And down the years I traveled to days so long ago. I swear to you I never saw a face I didn't know. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. Again I walk the Lushmore fields, where often I did stray, and once again I saw old friends, the friends of yesterday. The Dolans and the Ludhams, the Mallons and the Rhines, the memories these names evoke of far-off happy times. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. Around the town I wandered, I knew my way so well. And then I saw the old sports field where I first learned how to hurl. I heard the curlews' lonesome call across the Callow still, and I watched the crows fly round the ruins of Waller's fallen mill. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. But now I'm in St. Louis, it's here I've made my home. I've watched my life drift slowly by, and I've seen my children grow. Although this land's been good to me, and happiness I found, just one more time I like to see the town I left behind. And sometimes when I am lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Mostrom, you'll be my town until the day I die. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, is The Town I Left Behind. Now, Paul, do you want to read out a few names? Or we'll leave it to the next one after the next one. Right, here we go. This song, I was stopped during the week in the street by a very, very good and old friend of mine. Of course, that's Gail McGuinness. And she asked me to do this song. So I'm going to try it tonight for the first time. It's one of the new ones. I have 7 new ones in a row coming up now. And they're very good ones. There's a few quirky ones in there. But this one is a lovely song. And I want to sing this for Gail McGuinness. It is a Randy Travers number. It's called 3 Wooden Crosses. I do hope you enjoy this one. A farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One headed for vacation, one for higher education. The 2 of them were searching for lost souls. But that driver never ever saw the stop sign. And an 18-wheeler can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That farmer left to harvest a home at 80 acres, the faith of love for growing things in his young son's heart. That teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, can't you see the promised land? Laid his bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take, but when you leave this world behind you, it's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday, as he held that bloodstained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it once to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take, but when you leave this world behind you, it's what you leave behind you when you go. And there are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Now, Gail, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a cracking song. It's one of my favourites as well. Now, Pauline, do you want to read out a few names there for you? Here we go.
Okay, I'd like to say hello to Carmen and Seamus Maguire, Kathleen Dolan Conway, Marie Cox, Rita and Martin Carey, and of course their grandchild Logan, who is dancing along tonight.
Good man, good girl, Logan.
Mary O'Reilly, Breda Murphy, Nolene Burke, Mary Conway, Marie McGrath, Nolene Walsh, Caroline Egan, Danielle McLaughlin, Caroline Farrell, Bridgie Carrigy, Teresa Howard from UK, and Mia Kelly, Oliver Klein, Richard Cheevers, Porrick Mooney, and Imelda Finnegan, and I'll read the rest out later.
No problem, Pauline. Great job. Thanks very much for that. Yeah. Pauline mentioned Oliver Klein there. Oliver's still doing a few songs there on online there on the piano. Fair play to him. He's doing a great job, of course. My old pal Richie Cheevers. I was out with him last night for a few drinks. We had a great night last night. And of course with all the lads there in Linz, we had a great night. So this next song I'm going to sing, it's a brand new one. You know I like Neil Diamond, so I've been toying with this one for a long, long time. It's one of my favourite songs by him. But I'm going to give it a lash tonight. I've been practicing this for weeks and weeks. I should have done it long ago, but I'm going to do it tonight. This is, of course, The Story of My Life by Neil Diamond. I hope you like this one. The story of my life is very plain to read. It starts the day you came, and it ends the day you leave. The story of my life begins and ends with you. The names are still the same, and the story's still the truth. I was alone. You found me waiting and made me your own. I was afraid that somehow I could be the man that you wanted of me. You're the story of my life, and every word is true. Each chapter sings your name. Each page begins with you. It's the story of our time, and never letting go. And if I die today, I wanted you to know. Stay with me here, share with me, care with me, stay and be near. And when it began, I'd lie awake every night, just knowing somewhere deep inside that our affair just might right. The story of my life is so very plain to read. It starts the day you came, and it ends the day you leave. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a beautiful song. It's a great song. I'll just take a little sip after that one and get the breath back. Now, it's come to the part of the show I like to throw in a quirky one. Dylan never heard this song before, but yous have all heard of it out there. Yous have all heard of this one, and I want you to get up and I want you to sing along with this one. when I found this one, I said I have to put it into the show. It's an old one, but it's an absolute cracker. Dylan, do you want to hit her there? This is called Una Paloma Blanca. So I know it. Get up and sing along with this one, and I'm going to give it my best shot. Again, I do quirky songs every now and again, but this is a classic. Oh, when the sun shines on the mountain and the night is on the run, it's a new day, it's a new way. But when I fly up to the sun, I can feel the morning sunlight, I can smell the new mown hay, I can hear God's voices calling from my golden skylight way. Una Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una Paloma Blanca, over the mountains I fly, and no one can take my freedom away. Once I had my share of losing, and they locked me on a chain. Yes, they tried to break my power. Oh, I can still feel the pain. Una Paloma Blanca, oh, the bird in the sky. Una Paloma Blanca, as no one can take my freedom away. Yes, no one can take my freedom away.
When the sun shines on the mountains and the night is on the run, it's a new day, it's a new way, and the fly up to the sun. Una
Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una Paloma Blanca, over the mountains I fly, and no one can take my freedom away. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a cracking song. I had to put it in. Look at that, you all enjoyed it. Now, I'm going to hand you over to Paulie now for the birthday slot.
Okay, I'd like to wish Laura Scally, who is turning 6 tomorrow, a very happy birthday. And that comes in from her mammy, her daddy, and her 2 sisters, Louise and Lucy, and from everyone down here. So have a lovely day tomorrow, Laura. I'd also like to wish my brother-in-law, Brian Goff, a very happy birthday, who is celebrating his birthday today. So happy birthday, Brian, from all of us here.
Well, happy birthday to Laura and Brian. So now we're going to sing them a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Laura and Brian. Happy birthday to you. Now, this next song, I just said I'd throw in another quirky one just for fun. And of course, I have to get the old little glass of juice here. It's apple juice, by the way. And I'm going to say, you can hear it there, Dylan. You'll know it the minute you hear it, but it's a great one. The Rat Pack, Mr. Dean Martin. Huh? And here we go. Know the words, sing along. In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they'll say. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. What do you think in Italian? When the world starts to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street, and the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. When the world starts to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. That's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, that's like pasta fazool, that's amore. That's amore. When you dance down the street, with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a great one. No, look, by that you did anyway. I just thought I'd throw that one in. Now, I'm going to have a little drink of this. That's lovely apple juice. Now, this next song. Give me breath back now. Give me breath back now for a second. David Gordon asked me last week to sing The Campfire in the Dark. Well, unfortunately, David, I tried my best to get a backup track for that. And it's nearly impossible. I couldn't get one. But as I do keep trying. And if I get, I will do it for you. Because it is a cracking song. But it's a hard one to get a backup track for. But I hope you like this one. I'm going to do this one for you instead. This is a brand new one as well. This one's called Wolverton Mountain. And I hope you like this one. They say don't go on Wolverton Mountain if you're looking for a wife. 'Cause Clifton Flowers has a pretty young daughter, but he's mighty handy with a gun and a knife. Her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. The bears and the birds tell Clifton Flowers if a stranger should enter there. All of my dreams are on Wolverton Mountain. I want his daughter, oh, for my wife. I'll take my chances and I'll climb that mountain. Though Clifton Flowers, he may take my life. Her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. The bears and the birds tell Clifton Flowers, if a stranger should wander there, I'm going up on Wolverton Mountain. It's too lonesome down here below. It's just not right to hide his daughter from the one who loves her so. Her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. The bears and the birds tell Clifton Flowers, if a stranger should wander there. But I don't care about Clifton Flowers. I'm gonna climb up on his mountain. I'm gonna take the girl I love. I don't care about Clifton Flowers. I'm gonna climb up on his mountain, and I'm gonna get the one I love. I don't care about Clifton Flowers. I'm gonna climb up on his mountain. It's a cracking song. Hope you like that one. Now, we're going to go on to the next song. I was asked during the week by the great and the one and only Mr. Jimmy Jests to do an Elvis song. Jimmy, of course, likes Elvis. He'd done a few of Elvis songs at a few shows. Of course, Jimmy, a good friend of mine. And of course, when he asked me this, it was for one reason and one reason only. Elvis died in 1977 on August the 16th, which was last Monday. So we said we'd sing one of his songs tonight. And everyone probably thought I was going to sing In the Ghetto, but I've got a new one. I'm going to give it a go. And I hope you like this one. And Jimmy, I hope you like this one. It's called Teddy Bear. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be my teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Just want to be your teddy bear. I put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be, oh, your teddy bear. Oh, baby, let me be around you every night. Run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me so tight. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause the lions ain't the kind you love enough. Oh, want to be your teddy bear. Or put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. Oh, I just want to be your teddy bear. Hope you like that one. We just threw that one in. Now, Jimmy, there you go. Little Elvis number for you. Of course, Mr. Jimmy Jests asked for that. We'll get him back live. He'll be back shortly, I'd say. He'll do a few live shows because it was brilliant at them there. But keep it going, Jimmy. All them stuff you're putting up, absolutely brilliant. And I seen he made the Independent last week with the last one, sitting there with the mouth open catching flies. And the daughter trying to get him to go to bed because he couldn't believe the Mayo bet Dublin. Brilliant, Jimmy. Brilliant. Now, this next song, it is quiz time. Now, I want to know who wrote and performed this song. Now, this was written by two people, so I'd take any of the answers. Right? It was co-written by two people. So I just want the name of the singer and the artist, either of them, who sang and wrote this song. Here we go. Dylan's going to hit that. You one again. A long time forgotten, our dreams that just fell by the way, and the good life he promised is not what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times and the bad things he's done. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. Oh, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of his ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they pass through this world hand in hand. Oh, this good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. We're getting it this week. Great song. Now he likes the nightlife, the bright lights, the good time and friends. And when the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord, she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. Oh, this good-hearted woman loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of his ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, she'll pass through this world hand in hand. Oh, this good-hearted woman loving a good-timing man. Through teardrops and laughter, she walked through this world hand in hand. Oh, this good-hearted woman loving a good-timing man. Well, see, good few got it right. So, we'll see who is the fastest texter this week. Who was that, Dylan? That was brilliant. Brian and Eileen. Dylan said you were very close with the answer. But he gave it to you. It wasn't Willy Wonka. Right, this is in no particular order. Therese Lockbridge, you got it right. Margaret Canning, you got it right. Brian Kelly got it right. Fiona Clyde got it right. Desi Wren got it right. Angela Kelly got it right. Mary O'Reilly got it right. Eileen Splann got it right. And Carmen Maguire got it right. And of course, the answer was Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings. They penned that together. But the winner is the fastest texter first. I'm delighted to announce this. Mr. Radio Nostrum himself, Mr. Desi Wren, you are the winner of this week's show. And of course, we're going to see Desi tomorrow over in Carrigallen in Mitchell's for the big festival over there. Not only that, but I have to mention, next Saturday, the big festival starts here in Edgertown, and I'm on stage in the Green at 5 o'clock. Was it 4 or 5, Paul? I can't remember. 4 o'clock, isn't it? At 4 o'clock, and of course with 4 Degrees West, they're the main act down there. And there's still tickets available for that as far as I know. It's limited to 200 people. They are going fast. And there's limited tickets left. I do believe, Pawnie's after telling me, limited tickets left. So if you do want to go to that, get in contact with us here and we'll see if we can organise tickets for you. Or you can contact my old good friend there, Miss Eileen Spillane as well. Good girl, Eileen, you're doing a great job. Now, I am going to sing this next song. I actually took a song out to put this one in because we realised today that one of the best ever songwriters, Mr. Storyteller himself, died yesterday, and that is, of course, Tom T. Hall. And my brother rang me and said, you wouldn't mind singing Old Dogs and Children. And, of course, I'd only be too delighted because he was the storyteller himself, Mr. Tom T. Hall. May he rest in peace. And I'm going to sing this. It's called Old Dogs and Children and Watermelon Wine. How old do you think I am, he said. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami pouring blended whiskey down when this old gray black gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy that ran the bar was watching Ironsides on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and opened up his mind on old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. He told me all about it, although I didn't answer back. Ain't but three things in this world that's worth a solitary dime, but old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said, women, they think about themselves when men folk ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said, I tried it all when I was young and in my natural time. Now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes. God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen and copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a plane up to Atlanta that next day. As I left for my room. I saw him packing up my change. That night I dreamed in peaceful sleep of shady summertime. Oh, of old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Yes, the storyteller himself, Mr. Tom T. Hall. Now again, all the songs I'm singing here tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes only. I don't own the rights to them. I don't want to get copyrighted. So, again, when the show's over tonight, I will have it up on Facebook straight away. You see, you can look at it again. Or I will definitely give me an hour or two, and I will have it up on YouTube, because all can be seen on YouTube. I put everything up on YouTube that we do. So if you want to go back through all the old shows, they're there for you, favourite songs. Now, and again, if you have songs that you want me to sing on the show, whether I've done them before or not, please, please send them in to me, and I will do them for you. So just text them in to me, or write them in, and we'll get them, and we'll do them for you. So I'm going to hand you over to Pauline, and she's going to read out a few more names.
Okay, I'd like to say hello to Brian Mullen, to Maggie and Mickey O'Hara, Sean and Jodie Logan, Paddy and Eileen Keeley, Pauline and Willie Evans listening in from Scotland, Tony Scally, Mary Mangan, Gail McGuinness, Bernie O'Neill, Michael McDonough, Brian Kelly, Teresa Lockridge, and Marion Sheridan.
Thank you, Pauline. That's great. Thank you all for listening in. And I mentioned there Brian Mullen, Pauline, was it? Of course, if that's the Brian I'm thinking about, he's his old show over there in Athboy and Meath. Fair play to you, Brian. Keep up the good work. He's probably busy at the moment with all the shows and everything outside, even though it is outside, but that's it. Keep up the good work. Now, this next song is one I have been commented on in a number of weeks. And my good friend, mentioned her already this evening, Eileen Splan, has asked, she loves this song. So I said, I'm going to do it again for her. And it is, of course, called The Green Fields of France. I love this one myself, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Well, how do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while in the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the Great Fallen in 1916. Oh, I hope you died well, and I hope you died clean. Or young Willie McBride, or was it slow and obscene? Or did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post on chorus? And did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined. And though you died back in 1916, in that faithful heart were you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed and forever behind a glass frame? In an old photograph, torn and battered and stained, and fading to yellow in a brown leather frame. Or did you beat the drums slowly, and they play the pipe slowly, and they sound the death march as they lowered you down. Did the band play the last post on chorus, and did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Oh, the sun, now it shines on the green fields of France. There's a warm summer breeze that makes the red poppies dance. And look how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, no barbed wire, there's no guns firing down. But here in this graveyard, it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sand. To man's blind indifference to his fellow man, to a whole generation who are butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? And did the band play the last post on chorus? And did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Now, young Willie McBride, I can't help but wonder why do those that lie here know why did they die? And did they believe when they answered the call? Did they really believe that this war would end war? Oh, the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, oh, the killing and dying were all done in vain. For young Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Oh, did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post on chorus? And did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the pipe slowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? And did the band play the last post on chorus? And did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Thank you. I do hope you enjoyed that one. It is a cracking song. Great one. Now, you take Dylan, we'll just go on to the next song, will we? Come very near the end of the program. I think there's 4 to go, 3 to go. This one, of course, is a George Strait number, and it's called Cowboy Rides Away. You know the words? Sing along. Here we go. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I dealt my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can play. My melody, you wanna? This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun. Setting on the things I wish I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. Comments are great. Keep going. Like 300 comments tonight. Absolutely amazing. We've been in and out of love and in between, and now we play the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, a sad song starts to play. And this is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like a setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Very good. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. It's a great song. Cracking one. Now, Pauline, do you want to, is there any more names? All right, then. That's grand. Now, do you just want to come up and say hello? Yeah, they're going to come up and say hello now. Now, thanks very much for everybody who tuned in tonight. I do hope you're enjoying the show. Not over yet. We have another two to go. They're going to come up and they're going to say hello to us all here. Dylan's stuck in the seat. He's got cables everywhere. Oh, well, here we go. Now, hi to everybody.
Good evening, everyone.
That's the team that make it all tick. Without them, I couldn't do it. Now, thanks very much. Now, here we go. Now, Dylan, you want to hit the next song. Mary Smith, you're going to love this one because this one, of course, is one of your favorites. It's called Seven Spanish Angels. Thanks, Brian, Margaret Canning, Eileen, Mary Riley. He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked a gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Thank you, and I really do hope you've enjoyed that. That's a great number, of course, Willie Nelson. It's a favourite of the show by a lot of people. A lot of great comments coming up there. Absolutely brilliant. Fair play to you all. See Fiona up there. Fiona Klein is up there. Susan Scott's up there. Carmen McGuire. Tony Cullen. There's thank you very much, so much for tuning in. Andrew Kelly, the whole lot. Everybody. Christy Costello, the whole lot. We're coming to the end of another show, but I just want to say hello to all the troops in Mullingar. My cousin Damien and his wife Celia called into us today on the way down, and it was great to see them in such a long time because of COVID and all that. We haven't been able to meet or see each other in quite a while, so delighted they called today, and they're all listening in from Mullingar along with my mother, my sister, and of course my auntie Kathleen. So I'm going to end tonight's show and say to you all good night and God bless, and please keep safe out there. And of course, those of you who have tickets for tomorrow, we'll see you over there. I believe they're very, very limited at the moment, but try your best to see if you can get some, because it's going to be a great evening's entertainment over there with some of the biggest stars in country music down through the years. Of course, T.R. Dallas, Mick Foster is over there as well. Of course, Dermot Hegarty, and one of my favourites, Olivia Douglas, one of the new up-and-coming artists. She is absolutely brilliant, and I can't wait to get on that stage and struck my stuff with them. So, and I hope, look, it's going to be a great night over there, and I am so looking forward to it. Again, Desi, thanks very much, and Frank O'Brien as well. So, I'm going to leave you with this one tonight. I want you all to keep very safe out there. It's a cracking number, this one. It's for all at Mullingar, and for all here in town, and everyone that's listening. Oline Burke, Mel Connerfy's there, Margaret Canning's there, and fair play to you for all listening in. So good night, and God bless, and I'm going to leave you with this one. It's called Sweet Caroline. Again, all the songs I sing tonight, fun, entertainment purposes. I have no rights to them, but we're all enjoying ourselves. Good night. Up Bostrom's right, Fiona. Brian Kelly, fair play to you. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was it the spring, and spring became the summer, Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, washing hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, the hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. No. Angela Kelly, Eileen Spillane, Susan Scott. Good night, Bray Kelly. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Good night. God bless to you all. Keep safe out there. And we'll see you all again next week at the same time, 8 o'clock on Facebook. Spread it to all your friends. Get as many as you can on. The crack is great there with the banter. So, good night. God bless. And thanks for tuning in.